I just got out of watching a early screening of Bone Lake. This was the mystery movie tonight at AMC, The Scream Unseen. And I was really looking forward to this. I didn't know anything really going into this movie. Ironically, I started to think about the title, Bone Lake, and I was like, oh, duh. And then I looked at the poster. So, of course, this was going to have a lot of sex. This was going to be a very horny horror movie. So going into this, I had no idea where this movie was going to take me. The opening scene alone with this movie is insane and just really in your face. And what I like about this movie as well is how it utilizes humor. Well, it's not overly goofy. I feel like the humor works pretty well. But let me talk about the story without going into heavy spoilers. So you have Sage and Diego going to this pretty big mansion, this kind of Airbnb. I really like this whole Airbnb kind of horror thing that has been kind of going on. And it's like a romantic getaway. But then another couple shows up that goes by the name of Will and Sin. And right off the rip, what I appreciate about this movie is it doesn't try to really subvert your expectations. And I feel like that's a good thing about this movie. Maybe some people might feel otherwise, but I like the way that they handle this movie where it's really upfront, no pun intended. And now so they have to kind of live in each other's spaces, and things start to get awkward between our main characters and this couple. And as things start to unfold, you kind of start to see what is happening. And how they go about it, I think, is pretty interesting, in my opinion. Because the whole movie pretty much is this psychological horror movie. It's not a bunch of jump scares or anything like that. It's a lot of mind games being played with these characters. And throughout the film, you get to learn about these characters and their relationship, because it's really interesting, because Sage, wants to love Diego, but in a really rocky kind of relationship. You have Sage that is pretty much holding things down in the relationship as Diego is struggling to kind of get this, get things going on his end. He's writing this book. So you have a really interesting setup. It's nothing too complicated. And there's some really good gore in this. And overall, I feel like this is a really fun time at the movies. It doesn't try to, like I said, subvert your expectations, except one time. And I think that reveal was pretty interesting. Kind of changes things up for our characters. But I like the dynamic between all four actors, and really want to see, the guy that plays Will, he does a really good job in this movie as well. And just overall, I like the actress that plays Sage, that plays Madison, because all I could think of when I saw her, I was like, is that Florence Pugh? Or is she a cousin, or are they related? Because she looked exactly like Florence Pugh, just with the haircut and stuff like that. Really kind of crazy, but I had a good time with this. It's funny, it's bloody. Overall, I think people that watch this weekend, I think they will enjoy it. But let me know if you do get around to checking out this movie, your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, I'm out.